pretty sick. Carbon fiber on the hood. It's actually pretty nice. I would probably buy this over the Supra because it is amazing. Hey, it's your boy Shaun and welcome to Supercars from the Hood. On today's episode, we're going to talk about cars I surprisingly liked at this year's New York Auto Show. And let's start off with the Nissan GTR 50th anniversary by Ital Design. And I was very surprised to see this car at this year's Auto Show. I didn't expect to see it at all. I did a video about it. I talked about how the design was more Italian Ferrari than Japanese Nissan. But I was wrong by saying the car was all over the place in its design. In person, the car is damn near perfect, which I did not expect whatsoever. And I gotta say that, and this is gonna be a controversial thing I'm about to say, but this is one of the best looking cars at this year's Auto Show, period. The pictures don't do any justice. If you ever get a chance to see this car in person, come see it, take pictures, capture those memories, and share with everybody you know, and tell them that you've seen this amazing looking car, because it is an amazing looking car, unique in every way, and still a GTR at the end of the day. Another car that I was pleasantly surprised about was the Audi TT RS. Amazing little car, and as y'all know, I don't like little sports cars, but this one really caught my attention. The first design and even the second design of the TT I really hated. I did not like the shape of the car. It was just too round, not aggressive enough, and just not to my styling or taste. But this current model of the TT is really grown on me. It's got that R8 styling that makes this little sports car into a more desirable little sports car, for me at least. And that bright green really puts it over the top, and I could see myself driving a TT now. I wouldn't see myself doing that a few years ago, and that's a really pleasant surprise for me. The next surprise for me was Lexus. I loved Lexus display, the LC, the RC, both amazing cars. They had a track variant on the stand. It was crazy looking, crazier than anything I thought Lexus would come up with. Seeing how Toyota handled the Supra, it made me wonder once again why Toyota look for BMW's help when they have Lexus right there making incredible cars. I mean, they created the LFA, for Christ's sakes. You don't need BMW. Lexus made the LC the center of attention at the display, but what I was really focused on was the RCF track edition. That thing was amazing and blew my mind, and if I could afford it, I'd own one in a heartbeat. So yeah, that was a very surprising, very enjoyable display of cars from Lexus. And next we have the whole display of Mercedes. I love Mercedes displays at the New York Auto Show. I go to it every year, and I go and sit in every car just to see how that luxury feels. And since the very first time I went, this time it's been a lot better. The heads-up displays, the infotainment centers, the interiors are a lot better than the first time I went, and that was only about 4 or 5 years ago. It is on a whole nother level, and this time Mercedes has all new models. They've had models that were years and years and years old when I first went there, and now everything is brand new. The AMG GT 4-door is not the car I thought it was going to be. The new CLA is better than I thought it would be, and last but not least, the A-Class isn't just the red-headed stepchild of entry-level Mercedes. It's not like the CLA when it first came out. It's not a cheaply made car that doesn't look like a Mercedes. This looks like a Mercedes in name and design, and doesn't fall far from the rest of the lineup. And the new CLA also looks pretty good. And the G-Class, well, it still looks like a G-Class, except it is modern. It's an amazing looking car, interior, exterior, all that. And I tried to get pictures of the inside, but couldn't pick it up because the windows were so reflective. But let me tell you, it is amazing, and I hope one day I can properly review one. Even the older models, G-Class, I would love to review just to compare the two, and I think they're the best luxury SUVs hands down. Another pleasant surprise about this year's auto show was a Porsche Speedster. The Speedster is like the last hurrah for the 991 series, with the new 992 coming out soon, or it might be out already. I really wasn't expecting to see this car, not even a little bit. And I might do an episode of the limit of this car because it's a limited production car, and I really want to talk about it in more detail outside of this video. I'm also excited to see what the new variations of craziness is going to come out of the new 992 911. Hopefully that'll come sooner rather than later. Lastly, the thing that surprised me the most, it surprised me so much that I couldn't even wait to edit the video. I had to put out the raw footage, was a Ferrari 250 GT Berlinetta. I was so awestruck to see this car that I couldn't even remember the name off the top of my head. I had to wait to compose myself when I got home just to remember the name of this car. I was so stupefied by this car, I started thinking, this can't be real. Then I remember where I was. This is the New York International Auto Show. Ain't no way that this car is fake, sitting right here next to a Bentley GT and a Rolls Royce Cullinan with a bunch of hypercars right around the corner. This is the real deal. I never thought in a million years that I would see a classic Ferrari with my own two eyes in person, but that's not where my whole classic Ferrari adventure ended. Right around the corner, downstairs in the lower section, was a Ferrari Dino casually sitting there, and this time I actually remember the name of the car and was pretty proud of myself. You know, I'm usually not good on the spot, but this time I was right on the money, and those were the most pleasant, surprising things about this year's auto show. I know that last sentence made no sense, but I'm not cutting it out because I'm pretty excited and pretty happy to be here with you all. Now tell me, what cars were you surprised to see at this year's New York Auto Show? Now I know I could have added all the hypercars and supercars on this list, but I already made a video of that. I wanted to focus more on the smaller scale cars, some of the luxury cars, not all of the sports cars, and some of the SUVs that were at this event, and tell you which ones I was really surprised that I really enjoyed, and I'm really glad because I enjoyed the auto show. It gives me an opportunity to see cars that I never be able to see out there in the streets. And with that said, I like to bring this video to a close. If you like the video, if you want to see what I got planned next, come see what I got planned next. Hit that subscribe button. Really want you guys to know I appreciate the people that come here, subscribe to the channel, see the videos, like the videos, watch the videos all the way through. I'm putting a lot of work in. I'm trying to make this channel better on the budget that I have, and hopefully I can bring some new things, some new content to this channel for you guys to enjoy for years and years and years to come. And with that said, I will catch you guys next time.